In this training video, we will look at the click and pop removal feature, which is new in SongSurgeon version 4. You can find it in the edit button right here. There it is. Really two ways in which you can apply click and pop removal. One is to apply it to the entire song, and the other is to apply it to either one track or the other or a portion of it. So the approach is twofold. Number one, if you select nothing, if you have the track looking like it looks here on the screen with nothing selected and you apply it, it will essentially apply click and pop removal to the entire track that's open on your screen. If you select only a portion, whether it's one channel or a portion of both channels, it will apply the click and pop removal only to the selection area. So those are the two ways in which it's applied. We have included click and pop removal in SongSurgeon version 4 because with the newly incorporated record feature, we assume that some of you will be using digital tape decks and digital turntables to record some of your old tapes or old LPs and vinyls. And when you do that, you are likely to hear some clicks and pops. I have a song loaded here on the screen in which I've actually done that. I've recorded from an old LP that I have. And if we listen to it, you can hear the clicks and pops. And also I've put markers above these long, thin lines that appear on the screen here in this version. And these are all areas in which there are clicks and pops. And you'll see that when we process it, that these lines will be removed. And that tells us, of course, that the click and pop removal is working. So let's go ahead and listen to this. So certainly you can hear the clicks and pops in this song. If we go ahead now to edit, click and pop removal, remember we haven't selected anything, so it will apply the click and pop removal to the entire file or to the entire song. And when we click that, it opens this dialog window here, and we've got sliders to help you make these adjustments pretty quickly, or you can just simply type them in. But essentially what you have here are that the lower these values, the more sensitive, meaning that it will take out less of them. And the higher values will take out more. Now you don't want to overdo this, because if you take out as much as you can, it may actually begin to degrade the quality of the song. It may take out things that are there naturally that would normally you would want to keep there. So you don't want to overdo this, but at the same time, the major issue here with a song like this that you've recorded off an old vinyl is that it does have these clicks and pops. And so I would be somewhat aggressive on this. I'm going to move this up to something around 400 and this something up to around 30. Let's go ahead and apply this. And now when we do, watch these areas underneath these markers, and you'll be able to see that these spikes actually disappear. It's processing down here. Let's watch these areas here underneath the markers. And there you go. There was a very noticeable one there. There was one here. There was one here. It looks like it removed part of it, but not all of it. So when we go ahead and play this now, there still are some clicks and pops, but it certainly has gone a long way to removing these and making this at least tolerable. So with that, we will conclude this training video for click and pop removal in SongSurgeon version 4.